Okay, good afternoon. Let's begin with the webinar. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for being here today. I mentioned that we are recording the session so that those who were not able to attend the webinar will be able to watch it in the future. My name is Borja Guillén. I am the account manager of the solutions department in Innova. And the objective of this session is to introduce our solution in Data Manager, which now is available for an on-premise environment. Previously, it was only available in a Business Central cloud environment, but now it is also available to be installed in your computers in an on-premise environment. This solution belongs to our suite in tools. Hence, we are going to show its functionality through a demo, and we will also explain our site in online, stating why it is essential when setting up and, in some cases, as in Data Manager, managing the solution. So, the agenda we're going to cover during the session, we're going to deal with an introduction of the company and some of the solutions that we offer. Then we are going to cover the theoretical environment of in Data Manager. We're going to explain what its function is. Also, we are going to detail the countries available as well as the modalities of use for the solution. And then we will proceed with a demo of Data Manager to show you in a practical way what our solution is capable of. And then we will end the session with questions and doubts section. So now, let's provide a brief introduction of our company. Innova is one of the few Microsoft's ISV development centers worldwide, and it's the only one speaking Spanish. We provide services for both finance operations and Business Central, including our own solutions, which are supported by these ERPs. So our headquarters are established in Castellón, Spain, and our team is formed by more than 50 professionals with over 17 years of experience. As a formation, we offer our own solutions, which are divided into suites. One of them is the suite design, whose main feature is the digital signature. And within this suite, we may find eSign Factorize, available for both Business Central and Financial Operations. And this solution is able to generate and sign digital invoices. On the other hand, we may find eSign ePDF, which is available only for Business Central. This solution is able to digitally sign any PDF file. Nonetheless, this solution have already been explained in other webinars. But if you have any inquiry, you can just send me an email. It's bguillen@innovaconsulting.es, and I will gladly aid you in any of your inquiries. The suite tools includes InTranslate, which is able to complete the translations of your developments. Instant Setup, in this case, for a quick and rapid initial use of the initial configuration for an initial use of your environment, in this case, Business Central. And in-apps analyzer, which is able to analyze in detail the objects of the system extensions. And also we have in Data Manager. And focusing now on the explanation of this solution, as you may know, in Data Manager modifies or deletes system records. With this solution, the user will be able to make any modification, reversion of modification, or elimination, reversion of deletions of system records. Besides, it's important to mention that you can do all these modifications in a controlled way. So we say that this solution is mainly aimed to Business Central developers, because even though this solution is quite powerful, we must know exactly what we have to do with this solution. I mean, we have to do this. We have to utilize this solution in a controlled way, because if we don't know at every moment what we are going to do, this tool can become kind of dangerous. So we have to be very careful with the modifications and eliminations we perform. So as a formation, we have developed a solution for each language, which is available in App Stores. And these localizations function as follows. They are all a different application with different app IDs, but they depend on a general application, which is in Data Manager. This means that if we have the Spanish, say the Spanish version of the solution, but we don't have the generic application installed, it won't work. Nonetheless, when we install one of these applications, the generic version should be installed automatically. It means, for example, I'm going to download and install in Data Manager the Spanish localization. The process would be that when we install this localization, the generic application is also installed automatically. But if for any reason the localization won't work, we must bear in mind that that might be the reason, that we don't have the generic application installed. So the modalities of use. In this case, as I have said, in Data Manager was previously set up to be used in a Business Central cloud environment. But now we have developed the solution only in Data Manager for now to be used in an on-premise environment. To do so, you can let me say that you can always use it also in a Business Central cloud environment, but now it is also available on-premise. To do so, we would only need, for example, the version of the environment on the user or the client to be applied these modifications, and we would forward a package regarding the specific version of the environment. For example, say that we have a user, we have a client, and I want to apply some modification or eliminations in a client which its version is, for example, say, I don't know, Navision 14.6. Then we must know exactly which version is the user utilizing. So we would forward a package for that exact version. Let me also remind you that now we have a special promotion available. This promotion is available only until the end of the year. And by this promotion, you will be able to enjoy the InTools bundle, which includes the standard plan for in Data Manager, the whole usage for in-apps analyzer, and the plan 40 for in-translate. This bundle is available for the special price that you are seeing now displayed on screen. So before getting into detail with the demo of Data Manager, let me show you our website in online, which is crucial when setting up and managing our solution. Okay, let me just real quick go there. Okay, right here. So this is our website, and in the main visual interface of the site, you may find all the solutions provided by our company. If we go into each solution, let me find in Data Manager right here. The web page will display an introduction and a thorough tutorial of that solution. Also, the user will be able to analyze the different plans available. Okay, it's important to mention that all our solutions can be downloaded at Microsoft Marketplace. Okay, so if you want to maybe or download them, they are all available in App Stores. So now we're going to log in with a real account for you to check what can you expect when downloading the solution. Okay. So it's going to be the user. Okay, here is the customer ID right here. I'm going to copy it for. Okay, so that's the customer ID, and it's essential since afterwards we will have to introduce it in some of the setup wizards, and also we need it in order to confirm every modification or elimination of system records that we perform. Also, in that visual interface, we can also check which solutions we have available in our user, and if we go into each solution, again, Data Manager, let me switch the language. We can find the higher plan and the recommended plan according to the usage we are doing of that solution. and also some sort of information about the usage of our solution. Okay. So now let's proceed with the demo of In-Data Manager. And this is our In-Data Manager on-premise environment. So, as aforementioned, this solution allows the user to do exactly the same as Object Designer used to do. If we need to change any information in a table, since it was not possible to do so from our system, we had to use Object Designer and create a new process to do this work for us. For this scenario, we have created a new solution that, in a simple way, it allows the user to do these modifications or deletions of records. So, as aforementioned, it is mainly aimed to developers, since if there's any modification or deletion to do of any system record, we must know exactly what we have to do, as you are going to see in a while. So, likewise, in Translate or any of our solutions, we will need a customer ID, which can be obtained, as I have shown you, through our portal in online, in order to properly utilize the solution. For security reasons, in this specific case for In-Data Manager, this ID must be introduced in every modification or deletion we do. So, in the role center, we will find the changes templates and deletions templates. In this case, we'll start with the changes templates. So, the 4 first templates we have, they are predetermined by our solution. To do, for example, a modification of, say, a sales invoice. But for this demo, we have created an additional template to modify the information of, for example, a customer, the name of a customer. But again, you can create as many templates as you want. So, in order to get into it, we will go to the table settings right here. In this interface, we can configure the tables, filters, and fields we want to modify. In this case, I want to modify the customer. I filtered the customer, say, C00010, for example, this customer. And I want to change or check its name and number, okay? So what we have to do now is we go to the changes matrix right here. And we have to load the data to modify. Now displayed, we can see the data we have filtered to be modified, and we can do some modifications like this. For example, let me just add another number, test 10, 20, for example. And now we can save this modification, okay, and confirm it. And in order to confirm this modification, we need to introduce the customer ID, okay, like here. You have to make sure that there are no gaps on the ID, because maybe that won't work. So like this, that's correct. Let's confirm it. And now we're going to check that the changes, in this case, the change has been applied. Okay, let's go to our customer list. Okay, I think it's this one. Yeah, let's filter it. And as you can see, the name of the customer has been modified. Now is the customer number C00010, and the name is test 1020. Okay. But now, if you want to revise that modification because maybe it has been a mistake or there's something wrong with it, we can go to changes executed, navigate, changes executed, and we have to go to the last one because that's the most updated change we have performed, and we can revert the change, these changes. Okay. Again, it will ask for the customer ID as a confirmation. Okay, let's confirm it. And if we go again to check our customer list, okay, customers. Let's filter it again. Here, as you can see, the changes have been reverted. Now the name of the customer is back to normal. In this case, it's customer C00010, and now it's test 10. Okay. So let me refresh the page. For the deletions templates, we're going to use the same template we have used for the modifications, okay? But this time, we want to delete a customer instead of modifying any information from it, okay? So in that case, let's go to the settings. We only have to input the table we want to delete and the filters. In this case, the filter is again the very same customer. It's important to mention that if we don't filter it, in this case, the solution would display a list of all our customers. That's why we need to be very, very careful within Data Manager. Okay. So now we go to the deletions matrix, and again, load data to delete. Now it has displayed the information we have previously configured. Okay, we can check it. Let's check this is the correct customer to be deleted. And now we delete the records from system. Again, it will ask for the customer ID as a confirmation. Okay, let's input it. Now we're going to check whether the elimination has been applied. Okay, let's go to customers. Okay, let's filter it again. And as you can see, the customer is not there anymore. Okay, but now we're going to revert that deletion. To do so, we have to go to the deletions executed right here. Again, we have to select the last one on the list since that is the most updated deletion. And we have to go to actions and revert deletions. Okay, customer ID again as confirmation. And let's check if the customer is back on our list. Customers. Okay, let's filter it. And there we go. That's the customer number C00010, which is named test 10. It's back to our list. So the elimination has been correctly reverted. Okay. So that is mainly what our solution is able to do. Okay. So now, if you don't have any questions or doubts, we can finish the webinar. So we hope you find it useful, and see you next time. Thank you very much.